Hi everyone, I'm Shauna Yao, CEO and Business and Personal Success Strategist at TotalGenius.net. You can find me over at Biohacking Success on Facebook. And today I wanted to talk to you about 4 words that can up-level and change the game for you in your business. I am guaranteeing that if you actually do these 4 things and practice them every single day, and put them to work in your business, you will actually see real results. So feel free to share this with anyone afterwards, because I think that this is something, it doesn't matter what business you're in, and actually in any area of your life. But if you apply these 4 words to your business, you will actually change the game. And so let's just get started. So the first, and actually all these words are 4 letters. So these are things that I think many people get held up with. So you may want to get a pen and paper out and take notes. So the first word is actually a word that I made up, and it's an acronym, and it's Nadeau. That's N-A-T-O. That means no attachment to the outcome. So I'm going to teach you about the 3 brains that I always talk about, because when you can learn how to use your mind to affect the results that you get, you can actually accomplish anything. So we all have 3 brains, not 1. We have our thinking brain up here. That's where all our logical thought happens. And it's also where cognitive dissonance, judgment happens. Like if you've ever said, oh, that's so stupid, that happens in your thinking brain. The middle brain, which is your emotional brain, which is up here, it actually has no voice. That's where your heartfelt decisions are made, your gut reactions, and it's actually where real decisions are made. Real decisions are made in your emotional brain. And then you have your physical brain, or as I like to call it, your fight or flight brain. That's the one back here. It's the oldest one that humans have. Back in the caveman days, it would be the one to protect people. If they saw a tiger or something, they would have to run or kill it. So this is the way information is processed. It's actually processed from that fear brain, then goes into your emotional brain, and then your thinking brain, what I like to call your stupid thinking brain, creates the logical reasoning behind why you do or do not do anything. So Nadeau, this 4-letter word, is no attachment to the outcome. So what often happens, especially for entrepreneurs, is that in order to create success in your day and in your business, you actually have to do things that you've never done before. You have to, create that email campaign. You have to go live on video. You have to get past the fear that you're going to launch something, charge money for it, and then be rejected. Being rejected is something that all humans, we are wired to want to be accepted. That just is a human condition. Connection actually overpowers everything. Back in the caveman days, if you were rejected from the tribe or from your group, you could be subjected to the wilderness and starve to death. You could get eaten by tigers. You wouldn't have your tribe behind you. So now in modern times, connection is something that humans need. It's one of the basic human needs. And unfortunately, having a business and having it be successful means that you need to turn down that fear mode of not being accepted. In fact, you have to willingly put yourself out there in order and risk being rejected and be okay with it so that you can get back up and do it again. That's just the basic function of business. You know, I worked with thousands of retail stores as a shopping center and retail marketing director in my 25 years of my corporate life. And, you know, in that culture, it's very different. People don't take it as personally. You know, people walk in and out of stores and they don't buy anything. But as an entrepreneur who has their own business, and many people that I know, you do one-on-one programs, you have to personally get rejected. You have to put a price to yourself, and then you have to personally get rejected. And every day, you have to put yourself out there so that you can be either accepted or rejected. That's very difficult for your fear brain to take in, because in modern day times, you don't have a tiger chasing you. You know, you have this risk of being rejected, of not being accepted, of all those things, and that actually causes the fear to happen. So if that gets caught there, and you're worried that you're not going to make the numbers that you projected, you have an outcome that you want, and you don't actually achieve it, or there's a chance that you're not going to achieve it, it'll never make it past your fear brain. So many people get caught up because they don't like selling, or they don't like speaking or putting themselves out there. And if you don't do that, then nobody's going to know about you. So you could be this fantastic genius that I know you are, and nobody knows about you because you have to do more things than just post on Facebook. So Nadeau, no attachment to the outcome, means that you do the things that you need to do and then just walk away. And what I mean by that is, so for example, I'm video phobic, but I have found a way, which I can teach you in a later time, to get past my stupid judgmental thinking brain and actually do live video. And then just when I'm done, I'm done. I just did my marketing, and now I can get on with my day and actually do things. No attachment to the outcome means if people don't like me or want to reject me, that's fine, because I didn't do it for that. I did it for myself. See how that works? No attachment to the outcome means you can set an income goal, and if that doesn't work, as Tony Robbins says, then you change it. And if that doesn't work, you change it again. You just keep moving forward, one foot in front of the other. Have a goal, have a plan, and then just master the process. It's not about the end goal, because quite honestly, if you reach a dollar amount, do you think you're just going to go, now I can just take off and put my feet on the desk and, you know, relax? No, you're going to have this tremendous business that you need to manage, and you're going to have growth in your mind. So humans, we are either growing or we're dying. Sorry, that's kind of raw, but that's the truth. Biologically, you're either growing or you're dying. So as all humans want, we want to grow. And so Nadeau means no attachment to the outcome, no attachment to this number, this arbitrary number that you've named. It's when you master the process, the numbers will come. Your bank account will grow. The followers will come. People will seek you out. So master the process. Nadeau. I want you to write that down, and every time you think that you're worried about something, you know, fearing being rejected, Nadeau, move on. Post something, move on. Do the video, move on. You don't have to worry about what other people think, okay? The second four-letter word is FOMO. It's an acronym also. Fear of missing out. So success, your success, and getting results is about not falling victim to shiny object syndrome. In actuality, you are the shiny object. Your success, your results that you do, every decision that you make is based on your ability to not feel as though there's something else better for you somewhere else. This is why when you work, you should shut down Facebook. You need to actually focus on the shiny object in the room, which is you, and get the work done. As I just said with Nadeau, when you can just focus and master the process and you put it out there the right way, you don't have to worry about being liked on Facebook, trying to be visible, doing all those things. Master the process and realize that what you're really missing out on if you fall victim to just getting sucked into anything, distraction. If you, the thing that you should be missing, that you should fear missing out on is you, your life. Nobody has to go home at night and put their head on their pillow except for you and think, I did good, or I can't believe I didn't get anything done. So I would like for you to realize that you are the shiny object. No FOMO here, right? All right. The third 4-letter word is, if there's kids in the room, you may want to just mute this or plug in your earphones, but it's the fuck it rule. Yes, I said it. This 4-letter word, fuck it. So this rule is actually very important to get past your mind. So often, we want to try to do things perfect. I work with high achievers, people that have high standards, and you've been working on editing something, really trying to make it perfect. Again, the fear brain is thinking, oh, I have to make it the best it can be, and it should be your best. But then, when it reaches a certain point, fuck it. Put it out there, get it done, and move on. That's part of mastering the process. And so if you're afraid to do the live video, afraid of feeling rejected, afraid of selling what you have, fuck it. Who cares what happens if you practice the Nadeau rule? No attachment to the outcome. You move on after you do the thing. If you can't get yourself to do it, you have to reach a point where you just say, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. If you did a live video and you hated it, you could just delete it. Nobody would even know that you were on. This is why when I help people understand what video is or how to be on video, I say go. I just told my client this today. Go on Periscope. If you have never done live video and you don't have a following and you don't promote it, you can just go on Periscope. It's live, so it does what I need it to do instead of it just being a video. Live video shuts down your stupid judgmental thinking brain, and your emotional brain has a voice suddenly, and you can speak. This is how I'm able to get past my stupid thinking brain. So the fuck it rule is very important. You just do it, and then what actually will end up happening is not what you fear the most. It actually ends up being quite wonderful because, again, it's not what other people are saying about you, but you get so overjoyed that you just overcame your mind that becomes the victory. And the more you do it, the more that becomes possible. Then the last 4-letter word that I want to tell you about, this one is often forgotten, or people don't think it's important. But quite honestly, I think this is the most important 4-letter word for you to understand, realize, and practice. And I'm saying every single day. And that 4-letter word is move. Get off your ass, and every morning, I call it active focus meditation. Active focus meditation is a form of meditation, but it actually engages you in a movement, a physical movement of at least 10 minutes, I would say like 20, of some continuous, fast paced motion. So I like to do a run walk with my dog every morning. If you start making this a habit, and then so you're moving, pick a theme song, something that gets your gets you emotionally charged, and you set out to go do this thing. And then while you are moving, you're focusing on your success goals. I teach people how to create their success identity, your truth statement. You focus on the higher value things that you need to do today, the lives you want to impact, the change you want to make. Many of my clients and my audience, they like the song, the Fight Song by Rachel Platten. It's about something that makes you feel excited. So the purpose of using all those things, the music, moving your body, and thinking and focusing on your success goals, it actually engages endorphins and your thoughts in a different way. So it's a different modality than just meditating or thinking about something. When you engage your endorphins and your audio, I don't know what that is, audio? When you engage your ears and your brain and your endorphins going, you are actually creating a new neural pathway in your brain to create a different experience around your success goals. This one thing, active focus meditation, will change the way that you think about your success and what your ability to do. It will give you confidence because you're actually changing your brain waves. You can actually create new neural pathways in your brain when you engage all those things together around your highest purpose. So this is, Nadeau, FOMO, fuck it, like all those things are important, but this one thing to move and to do active focus meditation will change your life. And I'm not just talking about your business life. This is about changing the way that your brain thinks. So I don't know if you're like this, but I often hear this from people, and I personally, I've fallen victim to it before also, but I hear people say that they beat themselves up a lot. Again, I work with high achievers, people that we really want to make change and do things right. And sometimes, you feel like you didn't do enough, or, why did that happen? If you can start practicing active focus meditation, get past your judgmental brain and do something for yourself first thing in the morning and get all excited about you and your success, you can actually stop beating yourself up, because at the end of the day, you can say, I did good. Maybe you didn't, get that post out. Maybe you didn't do the video that you wanted to do. Maybe you, fell down the stairs and, whatever. But you did something for yourself. And that's usually, at the end of our lives, what most people regret is that they didn't, tell people that they loved enough. They didn't spend time doing the things that they wanted to do. They didn't finish their highest purpose goals. And so when you can start your day doing that, you'll find you will end your life, and you will end every day feeling like you had a successful day. And the most important thing about that is that then the next day, you can get back on your horse a lot faster and pick yourself up and keep going. I often tell the story, I'm not going to go too in depth, but I have a very severe chronic health condition. I've had 3 failed surgeries, 3 feet of intestines removed. I go through a lot every day. You know, I'm shocked every day when I can function and actually, you know, have a pretty optimal life outside of what I have to go through with my health. And I can attribute that to mastering the process of managing myself and my mind, doing the active focus meditation, moving, and realizing that when I can master my mind, I can master anything. And so when you can have such supreme focus on who you are and understand how to create change for yourself, you can do anything. I'm positive of that. So, you know, again, those four-letter words will create results if you actually start doing them today. So those, for a reminder or to recap, it's Nadeau, no attachment to the outcome. You are focused on mastering the process. You don't worry if somebody's liking you. You don't worry if it produced the numbers that you wanted. You don't worry if you get that one client, because there's other clients out there to get, right? FOMO, fear of missing out. There's nothing that you're missing out on unless it's yourself and you're focused somewhere else. Focus on creating what it takes to create your own success, and whatever you're afraid of missing out on, people will be afraid they're missing out on you, right? The third four-letter word is the fuck it rule. Fuck it. Get over yourself. Do it. Make the change. Do the thing. Risk looking stupid. You know, honestly, laughing at yourself is one of the most therapeutic things that you can do. If you fumble, you know what happens is that you actually make other people feel good. Because, not because they're laughing at you, but because they say, it's okay now. I can actually do stupid things. And look, she made it seem like it was okay. I'm going to go do that, you know, I'm going to do the thing that I was scared to do. Because if I look stupid, I can just laugh it off. And then the fourth, the most important one, that if you don't do this, you will at the end of your life regret it. But if you do this one thing, I mean, as Tony Robbins says, the quickest way to create change is to change your state. So the fourth four-letter word is move. Move. Go do your active focus meditation. Create those new neural pathways so that you can have the heightened success around your highest purpose. And I will tell you, you know, while this is not like some race for you to do, you get better at it and you get more excited, and all those genius ideas start bubbling to the top of your head. And I'll tell you, it just creates a resilient personality, a sharper mind, and more success, not just in your business, but in your life. And you start to realize what is important. And all those things, Nadeau, FOMO, fuck it, are so much easier to do because you understand what your highest purpose is. So, you know, those things are important to me, to see people actually produce results. Thinking is just in your brain. If we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day, 95% of them are the same thoughts we had the day before, and 5% of them are conscious, 80% of your thought is negative. That's the human condition. So if you are challenged with that, you need to actually overcome your mind. Overcome your mind so that you can have the best, most successful life possible. So I hope that's it for today. You know, I've kind of gone on, and you know, I got a client call, and I'm just fired up because I'm angry at people that are getting caught up in their head and they're judging themselves when they don't need to. And I'm inspired by the change that you can actually create by these simple 4 rules. And quite honestly, you know, they sound really stupid if you just say them, but honestly, laugh. Have fun creating your success. Make up these stupid words like I did. Make up rules, but live by them and make them work. Because, you know, we have this one life. And for me, you know, every day, every moment, if I'm not loving every moment, then I'm not living my life, right? So I hope that that's helped you. If you want to know when my next broadcast is, you can join me at totalgenius.net. You can get on my my list. And, you know, I really am not one of those people that are a big, you know, build my email list. It's not about that. I want to help people grow. And so, I'm not going to spam you with email. But I will tell you about when my next events are. I plan on having a workshop soon. And you can join me in my private Facebook group. It's called #BiohackingSuccess. Because I believe that everything, just like I taught you today, can be biohacked. You don't have to settle for ordinary. And you can do anything. When you master your mind, you can master your life. Okay? That's it for today, and have a great afternoon, night, morning, whatever it is for you. And feel free to share this with anyone, because I think that a lot of people need to understand about those 4 rules. I'll see you guys later. Bye.